와,
어떡해.
대박.
와,
대박.
전설이에요, 그 줄리님도.
저분은 뭐 하시는 거예요? 여기는 MMA 선수.
이거 있다.
와, 기술 벌써 들어. 아, 센데, 힘이?
나이스!
안 넘어가, 안 넘어가. 와. 당황한 것 같은데, 당황한 것 같은데? 멈췄다. 뒤집었어, 뒤집었어.
눌렀어.
와, 기술. 예, 기술이 걸어버리니까 안 된다.
네 흔들리면 끝난 거
안 돼,
아니야?
안 돼, 안 돼.
깔고 앉았는데 그거를 제가 빠져나오지 못한 거. 그렇게 무겁지도 않았거든요. 안 되더라고요. 못 일어나겠더라고요.
놔줘.
재밌다.
누나 화이팅!
아,
기술 있으니까. 와, 기술 봐. 감사합니다. 명치 누른다.
진짜 무자비하시네.
저는 이기러 왔고
어쩔 수 없어. 네, 저희는 전문가.
The new show on Netflix, Physical 100, is facing backlash, and feminists are asking for it to be canceled after a female bodybuilder lost a wrestling match to an MMA fighter that she challenged.
Damn, she was probably working out a large majority of her life to try to get a body that looks like that. And she gets beat because she was trying to be all cocky by an unassuming dude. Like, that dude was a practicing MMA, and she tried to challenge him, thinking, oh, just because she's a bodybuilder, she could take him on. I'm like these gym people be thinking they could just take on these MMA people with just because of their size, and when these MMA people is like, nah, big dog, and it even looks even worse when a female do it because they're like, oh, they're extra cocky when they look swollen than a dude, and realize that female muscle and male muscle are just two different things because a dude could look not swole and still be a swole looking female, and a female could be super swole and still just get beat by average dudes.
The reason that women live longer, Mark, let me tell you, it is because we are stronger and we are happier at the end of the day than most men. And that is factual, and you know it.
When men are married to women who scream like you, they just want to die sooner.
I'm not screaming
When you have
at
when you have
Mark.
women
No,
going
I will
around,
not. You're divorced.
Tracy.
She left you. Let's put
Tracy.
that on the table if you
Tra-
want to play this game.
Tra-
I would never in a million years teach my girls that they have to grow up to be reliant on a man, as you can well imagine. I would never teach my son that he
that's
should
wonderful.
be attracted
But Tracy, you're
to
the
a
same one. You're the
whoop-
same one who bragged that she's so strong and so tough and doesn't need a man's money. Yet you're taking alimony.
I have 3 children.
Okay, Mark.
You know what?
So, but
This
you don't
is
need a man's
all
money.
right, well, that's it.
There's just some women you shouldn't marry. If she ain't your piece, just leave and stop trying to wipe up some woman, bro. You know that first red flag, oh, I'm gonna let it pass. Don't let it pass. I'm just saying.
Two things need to line up. Your wife's looks and your vision need to decay at exactly the same time. Honey, you're just as beautiful as the first day I met you.
I'm over here.
Game is game.
There are a lot of issues surrounding animal agriculture, which, as I said, climate change and world hunger.
Until I get the proof that cows...
Do you want to come join the convo?
What do you think about vegans, sir?
Was this built with vegetables? I don't think so. I'm sorry.
One of the world's strongest men is vegan. You can thrive and survive without eating babies and paying people to cows and send them to slaughterhouses.
Why are they cows?
So they're bred into existence via them, and then they exploit and abuse them for their milk, their flesh, their eggs, and then they send them to a murder factory. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So you're pro-animal abuse?
As someone who want to be a farmer one day, that is not how it works. A cow have to go into heat, and when in heat, they have a drive to get pregnant. They want to get pregnant, so it's not great. They actually want to. And some people don't do artificial artificial insemination. Just do let the bulls run with them. I'm just saying. But like the cow births and stuff like that, all the stuff that the cows do and methane, those are greenhouse gases. Or what about when they have to clear daggone field, burn it to the ground, or like hell every piece of animal in the field so they could grow your soybeans and stuff like that. Oh, that's okay. Get out of here. Y'all don't know what it takes to make food, and that's why y'all so comfortable talking like this.
Women don't make less than men?
Actually, if you start looking at the numbers, Rachel, there are lots of reasons for that.
Wait. No, wait.
Well,
don't tell
first
me
of
the
all,
reasons are. Do women make less than men for doing the same work?
No, because...
Wow.
Well,
okay.
Well, for example, men work an average of 44 hours a week. Women work 41 hours a week. Men go into professions like engineering, science, and math that earn more. Women want more flexible
Listen, this is not a math is hard.
No. Yes, it is, actually.
No, it isn't.
Well,
no, listen.
All right, let Rachel frame it, though, the way
Rachel,
you laid it out.
Women are making 77 cents on the dollar for what men are making.
But that's not true. If so,
let Rachel make her point.
Every greedy businessman in America would hire only women, save 25%, and be hugely profitable.
I feel like this is actually, I mean, it's weird that you're interrupting me and not letting me make my point, because we get along so well, so let me make my point.
I will.
But it is important, I think, the interruption is important, I think, because now we know, at least from both of your perspective, that women are not faring worse than men in the economy, that women aren't getting paid less for equal work. I think that's a serious basis, a difference in factual understanding of the world. But given that some of us believe that women are getting paid less than men for doing the same work, there is something called the Fair Pay Act. There was a court ruling that said the statute of limitations, if you're getting paid less than a man, if you're subject to discrimination, starts before you know that discrimination is happening, effectively cutting off your recourse to the courts. You didn't know you were being discriminated against, you can't go. The first law passed by this administration is the Fair Pay Act, to remedy that court ruling. The Mitt Romney campaign put you out as a surrogate to shore up people's feelings about this issue after they could not say whether or not Mitt Romney would have signed that bill. You're supposed to make us feel better about it. You voted against the Fair Pay Act. It's not about whether or not you have a female surrogate. It's about policy and whether or not you want to fix some of the structural discrimination that women really do face that Republicans don't believe is happening.
It's policy, is the argument.
It's policy, and I love how passionate you are. I wish you were as right about what you're saying as you are passionate about it. I really do.
That's
For
really
example,
condescending. I mean, this is a stylistic issue.
I'll tell you what.
My passion on this issue
Here's a fact.
is actually me making a factual argument on it. Alex,
may I share one fact with you? When you look at, for example, single women working in America today between the ages of, I think, 40 and 64, who makes more, men or women, on average? Men make $40,000 a year. Women make $47,000. When you take out the marriage factor, look at some economics. My point here is that we're manufacturing a political crisis to get away from what this election really wants to be about.
All right, well, let me bring...
And that's the Obama strategy in this election.
All right, but let's...
If there was really a gender pay gap, a female could go to her employer, request it, hey, yo, why I'm not getting paid the same, and then they say blah, 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 and they say, okay, bam, I'm going to sue y'all. And then they would win the lawsuit. If there was actual gender pay gap, they'll win every lawsuit they take their company to if there was really a gender pay gap. But no, they know that's not true. In fact, companies have incentives to hire more people and more minorities and stuff like that. But no one want to talk about that. And hey, yo, fun fact. What is it? Affirmative action help white women more than any other group of people. I'm just saying. And y'all want to talk about a gender pay gap. Get the freak out of here.
Finding love is not that easy, right? And it's especially hard in this economy. And guess what? Many women say they are finding it very hard to find a man who makes as much as they do. A study by Cornell University found that the country's declining marriage rate is due to the lack of financially eligible bachelors. Women are actually outpacing men with education, and this is changing the age-old mentality that men are the breadwinners. In turn, the gig or small gigs economy and lack of good jobs out there have left the ladies single and disgruntled. And researchers say they are seeing a trend of women dating down.
That's just women realizing that their money don't give them a boost like men money give them a boost in the dating market.
Right? It was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
I hate
bodies. I have a feeling though that some of the issue here is that it may be the psyche of the men, that when they make less, they are insecure and it can affect their relationship.
This report is about the women complaining about the fact that
they don't
now
have,
I got to get a guy.
So yeah, I guess my question would be, so are these women expecting the men to cover everything? They want those breadwinners, so they...
That's what it sounds like to me by this particular study. I have to date down.
Y'all saw how she tried to make it about men. Like the news report said, oh, this is about females. And she tried to say, oh, it's because the men, they feel inadequate. There's something about the men. When he was like, and then Duke got him real quick. Nah. It only said something about the women. And then she was like, she had to accept it because it's not. They always try to flip it when you say, "Oh, females do this." Females like, "Oh, what about y'all men? Why don't y'all fix yourselves first?" Complaining about the dating down part.
You wanted to make more money. You make more money. What's the if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, you wanted to make more money. Right. You know, are you going to find many men out there that makes as much as you do?
And my point is, so now you're going to, because we hear so much about women that are like, oh, there's nobody out there, there's no one out there, I can't find love, I'm getting too old. Now you're going to sacrifice the fact that you could find that love because the man's not making that much money, and you're going to date down?
All right. No, they're wrapping up.
Females think they're dating down because they're not as pretty and they can't get the type of dudes they want because dudes don't value their financial status. Or they don't think, oh, because you're funny and you think you're smart, that's not like put you up higher. It's fit, feminine, and friendly. Like Kevin Samuel said, do you look good? Are you nice to be around? Or they're like, no, I make this amount of money. I have a PhD, blah, blah, blah. I should be able to get any type of guy I want. When dudes are like, we don't really care about that stuff. We want like Kevin Samuel said it perfectly, feminine, friendly, and these bras didn't even want to listen to him. They say, "Oh, he's attacking us. He's being disrespectful." I'm like, he giving y'all the playbook day after day. Y'all just like, nah, I'm not gonna listen to that. And then the ones that do became successful in relationships, and the one that didn't, oh, I can't blame the man. Just shut up and just listen to what Kevin Samuel said. All his videos are still up if you're really trying to look for a man. But nope, you want to be in control. You want the accountability of a child, the authority of a man, and the privilege of a female. And I say, oh yeah, but if you don't do that, you're toxic. You're a male chauvinist. Blah blah blah. Maybe you just ain't that girl. You not her. It's as simple as that. But hey, yo, if y'all like the content, like, share, subscribe. If y'all think I could change anything, fix anything, let me know. If something was messed up in the video, let me know. And if you made it this far, you gotta subscribe. I'm just saying. Smash the like button, subscribe. And the obligatory, hey, yo, I'm out.
And we're out of here like a screaming herd of turtles.